And welcome back. You're watching the 2026 Virtual International Championships. My name is Nicholas with Danceport Dynamics, bringing you this live stream event for the Fred Astaire Dance Studios. We'll be starting with the multi-dances of the International Ballroom Division, starting in just a few minutes. Hope you are all staying warm wherever you are across the country. If you're new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you like the content you're seeing, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more, every time we go live, you can hit the bell icon to get notifications when we do go live. We try to go live a couple times a month, bringing you ballroom dancing from around the country. If you have questions and you want to ask the Dance Council members, you can join the live chat. That's easy enough to do. Just click the circle in the upper right-hand corner. Make sure you're logged into YouTube and start chatting away. You can ask questions. Excuse me. Give shout-outs to your favorite dancers. Watch out for exploding trees. You guys think I'm kidding, but exploding trees, there you go. Got a warning for that. Let's give you a little back behind the scenes look at what's going on. Maybe not. Over 13,000 entries for this virtual competition. Studios from around the country joining us. Some of the studios logging in, getting ready for the multi-dance events. All right, getting started here momentarily with the International Ballroom multi-dances. Thank you, everyone that's joined us. Thank you for all the likes, the thumbs ups. That helps us out a lot.
Okay, and good morning, everybody. We're getting ready to start in our multi-dance events, just a couple of minutes away. And we'd like to introduce our very distinguished panel of adjudicators who are now all in their places with bright, shiny faces. Miss Elizabeth Joy, Ms. Tommy Travato, Mr. Dan Rutherford, Mr. John Gates, and Mr. Jim Kata. Thank you all very much. And to all of our participants, we do have a special presentation. So we'd like to make sure we turn off all the cameras. That way you'll be able to see it full screen. And here we go. And it's right. It is Mr. Dan Rutherford. Dan Rutherford's birthday today. Thank you, Mr. Dan Rutherford, for spending your birthday here at our International Virtual Championships, spending your birthday here with your Fred Astaire family. Thank you all so very much. And everybody wish Mr. Dan Rutherford happy birthday today on all of your social media platforms. All right, judges, we are ready to start with our multi-dance events now. We go to Heat 405. Heat 405, our bronze and silver ballroom championships. Should have 8 couples. They are from Alamo Heights, Texas, couple 190, Stacy and John. From Wycroft, New Jersey, 106, Jerry and Misha. From West Bloomfield, Michigan, couple 139, Barb and Tamerlan. From Pewaukee, Wisconsin, 210, Deborah and Alexander. From Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, 159, Lisa and Philippe. From Frederick, Maryland, couple 169, Inga and David. From Valparaiso, Indiana, couple number 221, Cindy and Mark. And our silver division from Milwaukee, downtown, Wisconsin, couple 183, Robin and Victor. Heat is 405. Your first dance is Waltz. And thank you, couples. All right, competitors, places for your second dance, and that is Tango. And thank you, couples. One more dance now in our bronze and silver ballroom championships. We'd like to ask our competitors, Heat 406, please. Heat 406 to please stand by as your events are next. All right, couples, your third dance is Quickstep.
So we're watching the multi-dance championships in our international ballroom. This is where now the couples are judged based on all of the dances in the category, which right now we're watching a 3-dance, Waltz, Tango, and Quickstep. What's your favorite?
Between the Waltz, Tango, Quickstep?
On all the ballroom dances.
That's hard to say, but I think Tango has a little bit of...
I knew you were going to say Tango.
Well, yes, I mean, it's sexy, and it's fun, and it's smooth, but it's not...
It's got some oomph to it, right?
Yes.
It's definitely a man's dance for sure, Tango.
Every James Bond movie confirms it.
And well done. Thank you, couples. All right, judges, next will be going to Heat 406. Heat 406. And this will be our bronze, silver, and gold ballroom championships. Should have 7 couples and 3 events. We'll start in our bronze ballroom championship from Greensboro, North Carolina. Couple number 119, Gabby and Dimitro. From Pensacola, Florida, couple 132, Rachel and Isidro. From Alamo Heights, Texas, couple number 190, Tanya and John. And from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, couple number 259, Elizabeth and Soto. And in our gold ballroom championship, from Greenwood, Indiana, couple number 116, Tess and Spencer. In our silver ballroom championship, from West Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, couple number 139, Uda and Tamerlan. And from Milwaukee, Brookfield, Wisconsin, couple number 183, Mary Lou and Victor. Heat is 406. Couples, your first dance is Waltz.
Now, for everybody who's watching, in this particular multi-dance ballroom championship, we have 3 different levels. We have bronze, we have gold, and we have silver, all being demonstrated. In the bronze, we have Gabby and Dimitro, Rachel and Isidro, Tanya and John, and Dr. Elizabeth and Soto. They're demonstrating the bronze, all competing against one another. Uncontested, we have Dr. Tess with Spencer. Now, just because they're uncontested does not mean that's an automatic first.
True.
They have to dance up to a certain standard to receive that. And then in the silver, we have Uda and Tamerlan and Mary Lou and Victor competing against each other, demonstrating their first dance, which of course is the waltz. In the waltz,
And a waltz. Thank you, couples. All right, competitors, your second dance is Tango.
now they're dancing their second dance, which of course is the tango. With the waltz, we wanted to see fabulous balance and control, moving from foot to foot with being perfectly on balance. And now, of course, tango, that's going to have great posture, a lot of staccato and sharp movements from foot to foot. And if you notice, and later we'll be into the American style, but one of the differences between the international and the American style is, of course, the international style remains in a closed dance position. They never move out of closed position. Where the American style goes in and out of closed dance position.
And thank you, couples. One more dance now in our bronze, silver, and gold ballroom championships. We'd like to ask our competitors, Heat 407, please. Heat 407, if you could please stand by. Heat 407, your events are next. All right, competitors, your third dance is Quickstep.
We're now moving on to our third dance, which is the Quickstep, which is a very lively and energetic dance. Now, you could have any combination of these multi-dance championships. Right now, we're doing 3 dances. However, it can go all the way up to 5, which you would do Waltz, Tango, Foxtrot, Viennese Waltz, Quickstep. And Quickstep sort of like, let's see who still has the energy, who's still dancing strong. And everybody's doing a great job. And the nice thing about watching in a virtual competition, we're able to hone in on a specific couple and just watch them. Whereas in a live competition, the couples are going in and out around each other.
And well done. Thank you, couples. All right, judges, next will be going to heat number 407. Heat 407. This will be our Bronze Ballroom Championship. Judges in the C division. Judges in the C division, please add couple 159. Add couple 159. That makes that a 7-couple final. And then our B division, 8 couples in total. So we should have 8 couples, 2 events. And they are from Greenwood, Indiana, couple number 116, Alicia and Spencer. From Greensboro, North Carolina, couple 119, Amy and Dimitro. From Pensacola, Florida, couple 132, Rachel and Isidro. From Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, couple 159, Lisa and Philip. From Youngstown, Ohio, couple number 160, Sally and Sergey. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, couple 183, Elizabeth and Victor. From Pewaukee, Wisconsin, couple number 210, Deborah and Alexander. And from Frederick, Maryland, couple 503, Gary and Marcy. Thank you, couples. Heat is 407, our Bronze Ballroom Championship. Couples, your first dance is Waltz.
You were saying about it being able to see everyone on an individual screen?
It makes it really easy for the judges to find the individual couples.
I agree.
Because they just have to look in their particular square and they can see them with their number, the studio. Another interesting fact about this particular style, the International Ballroom, is the women, their dresses are designed totally different.
Oh, yes.
They have the floats on the arms, which enables them to have these on their costumes because, again, like I said earlier, they remain in closed position. They don't open up. When you're doing underarm turns and spins, it gets a little difficult with those floats because everybody has a tendency to get tangled up in them. So when they stay in closed position, it makes it nice and it gives it a really nice, soft look to the top line.
I know I mentioned this to Dad earlier. I probably said this far too much, but I like how the floats, the wings.
And waltz. Very nice. Thank you, dancers. All right, competitors, find your places. Your second dance is Tango.
I always enjoy, well, at least I think, with the wings, the things they have on the arms, when they're moving properly, they catch in just the right way.
Yes.
If it's not too fast, they're not whipping. When they're moving smoothly and in tempo, they glide just enough to give a little accentuation of movement instead of a distraction.
And you know what's funny is a lot of times when they do the quick step or the Viennese waltz, because of the speed and the rotation, those floats will have a tendency to end up over the female's head. And they don't stop. They just keep dancing. Eventually it's going to blow back over.
Always keep dancing. Always keep dancing.
Now, it would be an issue if the float went over the man's head because he's directing traffic.
I can make a terrible joke about that.
Huh. But everybody's doing a great job. And we also have a male student out there.
And Tango. One more dance now in this Bronze Ballroom Championship. I'd like to ask our competitors, Heat 408, please. Heat 408. Our Bronze and Silver International Ballroom Championship. If you could please stand by. Heat 408, your events are next. All right, competitors, your third dance is Quickstep.
As I was saying, I want to point out the fact that we do have one of our male amateurs, Mr. Gary from Frederick, out there doing a spectacular job, holding his own.
Very nice and very strong frame.
Yes, he's doing a good job.
Very much so.
So again, we have Alicia.
Very powerful frame on that one. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it looks good, and he's retained. You know, when you're dealing with just closed dance position, the top line and the frame is so important because they have to stay in that position throughout all the dances. And that's the first thing as a judge we look at is posture, carriage, and frame.
And that's on both sides, just for the men. Is that on both for both competitors or just the men?
And well done.
Both.
Thank you, couples. All right, judges, next we'll be going to heat number 408. This will be our bronze and silver ballroom championship. Should have 5 couples this time and 3 events. We'll start in our bronze ballroom championship from Frederick, Maryland. Couple number 503, Gary and Marcy. From Venice, Florida, couple 444, Dan and Daniela. And our silver ballroom championship, a 3-couple final. They are from West Bloomfield, Michigan. Couple number 139, Uda and Tamerlan. From Fort Walton Beach, Florida, couple number 140, Renee and Rico. And from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, couple number 183, Mary Lou and Victor.
There we go.
Thank you, couples. Heat 408, our bronze and silver ballroom championship. Your first dance is Waltz.
We have another multi-dance here, Waltz, Tango, and Quickstep.
We have shout-outs to...
Oh, let's hear it.
Let's see. Go Gabby, go Amy, and go Sally. And then to you, it's Mr. Knight. We want to know, what is your favorite competition snack?
Competition what?
Snack.
Competition snack. Well, it depends on what I was doing. When I was a competitor, obviously we kept it light, you know, fruit, maybe an energy bar, lots and lots of water to stay hydrated. And, you know, I'm not in that world anymore, so now I kind of, as you can tell by my waistline, I kind of snack on whatever I want.
I think the same rules go for competitions as this for modeling. Water with a cucumber slice.
That's
And
right.
for dessert, water with a lemon slice.
That's right.
And your favorite cheat is carrots.
And a waltz. Thank you, couples. All right, competitors. Your second dance is Tango.
Interesting fact about all of this gang that's on your screens right now. Every single one of them is not only a regional competitor, an inter-regional competitor, and also some heavy national competitors. All 3 of these ladies and these 2 gentlemen have been to multitudes of nationals. You got Dan, the dancing machine out there, doing a great job. He's quite the entertainer when it comes to doing showcases and solos and things.
Yes, he is. And if you have any other questions, please let us know in the chat. He loves answering them.
Shout-outs, questions.
Dancing thrives of engagement, and we need some engagement here for them.
And Tango. Thank you, couples. One more dance now in this bronze and silver ballroom championship. I'd like to ask our couples Heat 409, please. Heat 409, our open ballroom championship. If you could please stand by. Heat 409, your events are next. All right, one more dance now. Competitors, your third dance is Quickstep.
The third and final dance, Quickstep. Little quick notice, you probably noticed that the dance position is different in the Tango than it is in the Waltz, Foxtrot, Viennese, Waltz, and Quickstep. And that reason being is that Tango has a lot of sharp changes of direction and timings, which now there's a little bit more of a compact dance position for this dance. And now we've got the Quickstep going on.
Everyone looks amazing today.
And you know what? Students love Quickstep.
It is.
It's like in the International Latin, they love the Jive.
Personally, I think everyone enjoys high energy, getting that rush out, so to speak. Now, me personally, in the first thing in the morning, I need it to be quick and fast and high energy, or I'm
And
going to fall asleep.
Quickstep. Well done. Thank you, dancers. All right, judges. Next we go to Heat 409. Heat 409, this will be our open ballroom championship. Should have 5 couples in 3 events. And we'll start from Greensboro, North Carolina. Couple number 119, Gabby and Dimitro. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, couple number 183, Robin and Victor. From Greenwood, Indiana, couple number 116, Tess and Spencer. From Frederick, Maryland, couple 169, Inga and David. And from Frederick, Maryland, couple 503, Gary and Marcy. Heat number is 409, our open ballroom championship. And competitors, your first dance, Waltz.
We have another question for you. It is, does it help a student to do multiple styles?
Well, you know, a lot of the information and technique crossover in the different styles. I think if you do American Smooth and International Ballroom, I think they complement each other quite well, because the ballroom style is going to really give you the discipline, where the American style allows you to get the expression and the artistry about the dancing.
Agreed.
I think when you're doing Latin and rhythm, because the techniques and the leg and hip action are so different, I don't ever agree on those two only being that you do.
Yes.
But you could do smooth and Latin. You could do ballroom and Latin, do a 10 dance. You could do smooth and rhythm, do 9 dance.
Would you say the same thing?
And Waltz. Thank you, couples. All right, competitors, find your places. Your second dance, Tango.
Would you say the same thing applies to, let's say, bringing multiple, having experience in other disciplines, bringing it to ballroom? I know we've had many teachers and students who've come from ballet backgrounds, hip-hop backgrounds,
definitely.
And they bring a certain individual style with that.
They do. And you know what's interesting, Bruno, is that, excuse me, you do ballroom, you can incorporate all of that.
Indeed.
Jazz, ballet, lyrical. I mean, we bring it all. We do everything. Tap, Bollywood. I mean, I have seen hip-hop. I've seen everything incorporated into the ballroom world, where in the ballet world, you're ballet.
I've always, ballerinas I've known, some I've dated, it's always the same thing. The joke we make is, you know, oh yes, I'm sure it's very fun, it's very nice, very strict. But in ballroom, you're having fun.
And
right.
Tango. Thank you, couples. All right, competitors. Your third dance, Viennese Waltz.
Here's the first time we're seeing Viennese Waltz now, because this category that they're competing in right now is a 5 dance, and it's an open championship, which is what that means is that the couples are eligible to dance any material they want. They're not restricted just to do bronze or silver or gold. They could do whatever they want. It's open, so it's very interpretive. Now, there's not a whole bunch that goes on in Viennese Waltz. Reverse turns, naturals, fleckerel, as you could see from Greenwood there right now.
You know, speaking of bringing different things, I love how, as technically proficient as everyone is, each person has their own little flair to it. Everyone's different in just how their body moves, how they bring their own individual expression to it. I think that's one of the best things about our style that doesn't really get to have.
And Viennese Waltz. Well done. Thank you, couples. 2 more dances now in this open ballroom championship. After our multi-dances, after all of our multi-dance events, we will be presenting the awards for our ballroom, our international events. I'd like to ask those couples to please stand by, as we will be presenting the awards for those multi-dance events next. All right, couples, your 4th dance, slow foxtrot.
Now, for me, the slow foxtrot is probably one of the more difficult dances out of the 5.
I would agree.
Again, the retaining dance position, creating all those different shapes. And right now you're watching Gabby and Dimitro, Robin and Victor, Dr. Tess, Spencer, Inga and David, and Gary and Marcy. Gary's been out there a lot. You know, this shows you how ballroom dancing definitely builds stamina.
I was telling Tony a moment ago that I don't think any other sport or craft has the demand for stamina that ours does. If you think about a basic competition, competitors will be there with the students, and from morning until night, they will typically be going intensely. And then after that entire day, then the competitive part starts.
And thank you, couples. One more dance now in our Open Ballroom Championship. I'd like to ask Gary and Marcy to please stand by. Heat 410, your Open Ballroom Championship is next. All right, and your fifth dance is Quickstep.
I also think that the professionals who are working the cameras in these studios are doing a great job.
They really are.
Staying on the couples. Oops, someone just walked through that one screen. But they're really keeping their eye on the students.
They are. And, you know, looking at it as a whole, everyone's camera work really is... I don't know how to say it. They're all focusing on the right things, so it all seems to kind of flow together from each screen. I don't know if anyone can see this on the monitor, but well done to everyone involved.
Well, this is year 6 of our event, and this event actually started because of COVID.
I was telling Mom earlier that it's amazing that this started out of necessity and it became something everyone really enjoyed.
Loved
and,
it.
Oh, well done. Thank you, couples. All right, one more multi-dance event. Judges, we go to Heat 410, our Open Ballroom Championship from Frederick, Maryland. Couple number 503, Gary and Marcy. All right after these next dances, we will be presenting the awards for all of our multi-dance events. We like to ask those competitors to stand by. And for our American-style events, we like to ask you to please stand by. We should be starting your events right on time at 40 minutes after the hour. Thank you. All right, heat number 410. Your first dance is Waltz.
Very good starting position there. Very good lines.
It's so elegant. I mean, and you know, in a society that's lost a lot of
elegance,
class,
culture,
sophistication,
respect.
I mean, this is a beautiful hobby that anyone could pick up and could just enhance their own life, bringing them relaxation, stress relief, weight loss, new friends, confidence.
There's really not one negative aspect to it, and there's not one way it cannot be applicable. I know that, little side joke, there was a perception I was arrogant growing up because I always walked with my shoulders back and head straight up. And then they found, oh, wait, no, you did. Okay.
And Waltz.
But
thank you, Gary. Thank you, Marcy. All right, couples, let's take your second dance, Tango.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, because you came from a dance family.
And, you know, you go to a school dance when you're a kid, for instance, and you're the one person there that isn't doing this, and you go into frame. It's a significant thing. And I think that the culture, the class we have when you know how to walk into a room, carry your body, you know how to, even a small thing like extend your hand and take somebody onto the floor to dance. Small things like that you learn even just by a byproduct of learning how to dance and move your body like this. It changes your life from many different ways, not least of which is just perception, confidence, like I said, class, elegance.
And well done.
Very nice, Gary.
All right, Gary, Marcy, your third dance is Viennese Waltz.
We have a question from Danny here. What should the students mainly be focusing on the week leading up to competition?
Well, the last thing they want to do is be focusing on choreography. They should be focusing on performance. They should be focusing on expression. Because when you're out on the floor and the judges are watching, you know, these judges are out there for hours and hours and hours. They need to be entertained. And for me, I like to see somebody who's having a fabulous time, smiling from ear to ear, and delivering what they do. Who cares about mistakes? This is art, science, sport. So mistakes happen. Everybody makes mistakes. I don't care if you're a 1-year dancer or a 20-year dancer. They make mistakes.
The eye is always drawn to what is authentic
Correct.
and real. And I think when you see someone...
And a Viennese Waltz. 2 more dances now in this open ballroom championship. Again, after these next 2 dances, be presenting our multi-dance awards from Heat 405.
Well, I think the...
All right, and your 4th dance, Slow Foxtrot.
We've all seen those dancers who are very technical, very Ivan Drago and Rocky IV, very harsh, soulless in the sense. And we've all seen dancers who are happy to be there, sincerely enjoying it, bringing that little flair of passion to it. And I believe the eye always goes to what is authentic and real. So, like you said, by that point, you should have the choreography down, you should have the things you need to work on down. It should just be, at that point, possibly
Bringing
focusing-
it to life, because
Yes.
the individual dancer is selling the audience and the judges on their product. Are we going to buy it? You better make it look so on purpose and so direct and so much fun and so much passion and so much love for what you do. And that's entertaining. That's what a dancer does.
And Foxtrot. Once again, thank you, Gary and Marcy from Frederick. 1 more dance now in this open ballroom championship. And your 5th dance is Quickstep.
I believe 2 couples could do the exact same dance, exact same choreography with the exact same timing, but the 2 couples cannot do the same dance. No matter what you do, as far as all that goes, what you bring to a dance individually, your individuality, your passion for it, your enjoyment, that's what makes it uniquely yours. There's never one person doing the same dance twice. So, like you said, what you bring, the passion, the excitement you have for it, that is what's going to sell the product more than... So, long answer to a short question.
But a good question.
Very
so
good
thank
question.
you for the question.
Very good question.
And feel free to shoot them at us. Gary's out there doing his 5th and final dance. He's got quite the workout. And as Tad said, we will be going into the awards.
And Quickstep.
and we will be back.
Thank you, Gary.
We will be
Thank
back.
you, Marcy. Thank you to our Frederick, Maryland studio. All right, we're going to our awards presentation now for our International Ballroom Multi-Dance events. And if we start to call your heat, please feel free to turn on your camera, take a bow as we announce these placements. And we go now to Heat 405. This is our Bronze Ballroom Championship. In our A division, we have a 1st place from Alamo Heights, Texas, couple number 190, Stacy and John. Next, in our Bronze Ballroom Championship, in our ladies senior division, in the 3rd position from West Bloomfield, Michigan, couple 139, Barb and Tamerlan. From Pewaukee, Wisconsin, runner-up, couple number 210, Deborah and Alexander. And your winners by placing 1st in all dances from Wycroft, New Jersey, couple 106, Jerry and Misha. And our ladies senior plus division in the 3rd position from Frederick, Maryland, couple number 169, Inga and David. Our runners-up from Valparaiso, Indiana, couple number 221, Cindy and Mark. And your winners by placing 1st in the waltz, 1st in the tango, 2nd in the quick step. Your winners from Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, couple number 159, Lisa and Philippe. And in our silver ballroom championship, we have a 1st place from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, couple 183, Robin and Victor. Next, we go to Heat 406. This is our Bronze Ballroom Championship in our ladies B division. And in the 4th position from Alamo Heights, Texas, couple 190, Tanya and John. In the third position from Pensacola, Florida, couple 132, Rachel and Isidro. Your runners-up from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, couple number 259, Elizabeth and Soto. And your winners by placing first in all dances from Greensboro, North Carolina, couple 119, Gabby and Dimitro. And our gold international ballroom championship, a first place from Greenwood, Indiana, couple 116, Tess and Spencer. And our silver ballroom championship, our runners-up from West Bloomfield, Michigan, couple 139, Uda and Tamerlan. And your winners from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, couple 183, Mary Lou and Victor. Next from Heat 407, our bronze ballroom championship in our C division. In the seventh position, couple number 116, Alicia and Spencer. In the sixth position, couple 159, Lisa and Philip. In the fifth position, couple 132, Rachel and Isidro. In the fourth position, couple 119, Amy and Dimitro. In the third position, by placing third in the waltz, second in the tango, sixth in the quickstep. In the third position from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, couple 183, Elizabeth and Victor. Your runners-up by placing fourth in the waltz, third in the tango, third in the quickstep. Your runners-up from Youngstown, Ohio, couple 160, Sally and Sergey. And your winners by placing second in the waltz, first in the tango, first in the quickstep. Your winners from Pewaukee, Wisconsin, couple 210, Deborah and Alexander. In our gentlemen's B division, we have a first place from Frederick, Maryland, couple 503, Gary and Marcy. Next from Heat 408, our bronze ballroom championship. In our gentlemen's C division, we have a first place from Frederick, Maryland, couple 503, Gary and Marcy. In our gentlemen's senior division, we have a first place from Venice, Florida, couple 444, Dan and Daniela. In our silver ballroom championship, in our ladies senior division. In the third position, from West Bloomfield, Michigan, couple 139, Uda and Tamerlan. Your runners-up by placing second in the waltz, second in the tango, first in the quickstep. Your runners-up from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, couple 183, Mary Lou and Victor. And your winners by placing first in the waltz, first in the tango, second in the quickstep. Your winners from Fort Walton Beach, Florida, couple 140, Renee and Rico. Our next presentation, Heat 409, our Open Ballroom Championship. And we'll start in our ladies B. Our runners-up from Greensboro, North Carolina, couple 119, Gabby and Dimitro. And your winners by placing first in all dances, your winners, couple 183, Robin and Victor. And our ladies senior plus division, our runners-up from Frederick, Maryland, couple 169, Inga and David. And your winners by placing first in the waltz, tango, Viennese waltz, Foxtrot, second in the quickstep. Your winners from Greenwood, Indiana, couple 116, Tess and Spencer. And our gentlemen's division, a first place from Frederick, Maryland, couple 503, Gary and Marcy. Our final presentation from Heat 410, our Open Ballroom Championship. In our gentlemen's division, a first place from Frederick, Maryland, couple number 503, Gary and Marcy. All right, that completes our awards presentation. Thank you very much to all of our competitors. And we'll take one general dance. Be right back in 1 minute and 37 seconds with heat number 411. Heat 411, that'll be our American style divisions. Be right back in 1 minute and 36 seconds. Thank you.
All right, you're watching the 2026 Virtual International Championships for the Fred Astaire Dance Studios. My name is Nicholas with Danceport Dynamics, bringing you this live stream event. Hope you guys are having a good time out there. We're getting started with the American Smooth next. Thanks for joining us in the live chat, all of you. We'll have more from our dance council members coming up shortly. Commentary couch.
Well, how I know that I love her so, and I didn't even know her name.
Happy birthday to Dan Rutherford. Turning 39 years old today. Congratulations.
Where's that place I take her down? Uptown.
We have our commentators back, and here they are.
Hello, all.
Impressed by the way that I dressed and the maitre d' knowing my name. I tip him high, 'cause I be that kind of guy, she said. I'm so glad I came. It's you. It's you. It's you that I've been missing you. Oh, you. Just you. I should be kissing. Well, maybe she'll scram when she sees who I am. I guess that's the worst it could be. Or maybe she'll fall like the Berlin Wall, head over heels with me. Who's that guy with his head in the sky? It's me. It's me. Stewing and brewing, but not much is doing. That's me. That's me. Well, to hell with disaster. I'm gonna ask her, else how am I ever to know? She can only say beat it, but I won't be defeated. At least I went and gave it a go. So if that's not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, oh, that I've been missing, then maybe it's you, or maybe it's you, or you, or you, or you, or you, I should be kissing. Oh, is it you? I don't know. I should be kissing.
And we'll be getting started here in just a couple of minutes. We're just waiting on all of our studios to get checked in. If you've not checked in for Heat 411, please check your feeds. Make sure you check in. We are ready to continue on just as soon as we get all of our studios checked in. Thank you.
Want everything she has, that smiling and in the land she's giving you now. I wanna taste her lips, yeah, 'cause they taste like you. I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. I want her long blonde hair. I want her magic touch. Yeah, 'cause maybe then you'd want me just as much. I got a girl crush.
All right, and we are ready to continue on now. Ready to continue on. All right, judges, we go to Heat number 411. This is our American Smooth Proficiency events. Judges should have 15 couples coming out now. 15 couples on the screen for you. And our American Bronze Proficiency. Thank you, competitors.
And
Heat
we are
number
back.
is 411, Waltz.
Okay, for those of you who don't know what a proficiency is, a proficiency, the couples are not dancing against one another, they're dancing for a score based on the requirements, national requirements, what they should be doing. So they can get anywhere from a 70 to 100.
Love seeing the whole screen filled up. Excuse me. Love seeing the whole screen filled up like that.
15 couples. And this is a great division to do because it gives you a great warm-up before you start competing against the other couples. Get out there, get the blood going, get the nerves calmed down a little bit. And so many places. Spring.
And oh, well done. Thank you, couples. Next, we go to heat number 412. 412, it is our proficiency tango. 16 couples this time. Heat number is 412, Tango.
You've got Orange, Springdale, Durham, Wyckoff, Winter Park, Syracuse, Boise, Menominee Falls, Frederick, Lucy Barber. Oh, that's a name. I don't see the city. Now you're watching also the American style, so you're going to see how the couples will open up, away from each other, underarm turns, lunge lines, and then, of course, regain back into their dance position, which for me is a whole different skill because it's one thing to get into closed position and remain. It's another to go in and out of closed position and to regain a proper hold.
Indeed. I know I say this a lot, but I love seeing everybody just all on the screen together.
Thank you, couples. Next, to go to heat number 413. It is Foxtrot. 16 couples now. Proficiency events. Heat is 413, Foxtrot.
When it comes to competing, the things that you have to really remember to accomplish is you got to have, right off the bat, good posture, good carriage. Then you have to have good timing that the judges can read. And then you also have to have some characteristics. Now, these are all bronze, and there is one silver out there. Miss Linda and Renat.
Anyone particularly catching your eye?
You know, I like everybody, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I think each individual couple brings their own pizzazz, their own flavor.
I agree.
And you have to realize, too, that you've got different levels, different experience, different ages.
But they're all doing this wonderful thing and bringing that part of them inside out. It's just wonderful to
And
see.
thank you, couples. Next, we go to heat number 414. It is Waltz. And 15 couples this time. Heat number is 414, Waltz.
A lot of the dancers out here I see at a lot of our events. And one of the perks of dancing in this event, not only does it get you right back on track after the holidays,
Oh, yes.
but this is all double points. Double points for the World Cup Series. $250,000 is awarded out in prize money and scholarships. And they get this by their participation in the events based on the entries and also on the placements, how they do at the events. And here, it's all doubled. What a great way to shoot yourself up on the
Roster?
The roster, thank you.
You're
I couldn't
welcome.
think of the word.
And thank you, couples. Next, we go to heat number 415. Heat 415, our proficiency tango. 16 couples this time. Heat is 415. Tango.
What I would also tell everyone watching, and of course everyone watching at the studios, to share this on their social medias. I'd like them to bring people in because this is a very rare opportunity we have to actually show people outside or in our friend groups or on our feeds what we do.
Absolutely, because they're always asking, what do you do at that studio?
There
What
are
goes on over there?
There are still people who do not understand when I tell them what I do or what my family does, that they think it's just for professionals. They think it's just for people who are in an academy, so to speak. When they find out there are competitions and it's for them, they're mind-blowing. I was getting my beard trimmed yesterday, and I gave the gentleman the card because he was wanting to bring his wife in for lessons, and he didn't know it was 5 minutes down the street. So again, no pressure on everybody, but it is on all of us to share this, show this, bring people in, and share this gift with everybody.
Absolutely. Best hobby anybody could have.
And thank you, couples. Next, we go to heat number 416. It is Foxtrot. 16 couples now. Proficiency events. Heat number is 416. Foxtrot.
I think back, come June, I'll be 49 years in this industry.
Really?
49 years, and I have taught tens of thousands of students through those 49 years. And I have been blessed to have a career to share something that is so fantastic and that has so many benefits as ballroom dancing has.
It's pretty amazing when you think about it, just how testing. It's pretty amazing when you understood. But 49 years, and have you seen any commonalities that you notice with what this does to people, what this does for their lives?
Oh my God, changes their lives completely.
I know we have so many
Completely.
stories, but I don't think there's ever one person I've met that has ever regretted learning ballroom or coming into Fred Astaire.
And
even if they don't stay with it, they
absolutely.
And thank you, couples. Next, we go to heat number 417, Viennese Waltz. 15 couples this time. Heat is 417, Viennese Waltz.
No, because it really, it just brings back so much energy into one's lives because, everyday life, society, it's tough. People deal with a lot of different things. And, when they come into dance, it gives them an opportunity to spend an hour and just to be rejuvenated, to get away from all the stress that goes on in normal life. It's, I always call it adult Disneyland because we can come and just be re-energized, and especially as you get older.
Well, I think I mentioned to you, Dick Van Dyke's 100 years old now, and he says he dances every morning still.
Absolutely.
And it keeps him spry, keeps him... But I'd like to add on something you said. I believe I was saying this to Tony, but music is very transcendent of the physical. It's not, it's different. When you're dancing, you're embodying something that's beyond physical, societal.
Thank you, couples. Next, we go to heat number 418. It is Waltz. 14 couples now. Proficiency events. Heat is 418. Waltz.
What I mean is, when you're dancing and you hit that stride where you're moving with the music in the right way, that rejuvenation is real. I'm sure you've noticed it, where you feel strong, happy, powerful, where everything you're worried about in the day just goes away.
Oh, it's eliminated instantly. And just for those of you who are watching, if we stop mid-sentence, we can't talk at the same time the MC does. So when the MC talks, we have to go and then shut up. But we'll pick it right back up.
Yes.
Any new shout-outs from anybody? Any questions?
We have Go You, Jamestown, Yay Sally, Go Lucy and Malcolm, Durham, and we need more shout-outs than that, but we do have new ones.
I was hoping some of our council members would join in and send some interesting
questions.
questions.
And thank Thank you, couples. Next, we go to heat number 419. It is Tango. 13 couples this time. 13 couples in our proficiency event. Heat number is 419. Tango.
I'm surprised because we usually hear from Mr. Jack Davey. We usually hear from Mr. Martin Lamb.
Typically we do.
usually hear from Miss Jackie. I'm not hearing from any of them.
And typically they are, so.
You could see the total difference from the American style tango and the closed tango that we had in the international. I've always been an American style dancer my entire career. That's what I mean, I competed in every style except for international. I did do a little bit of Latin, but not a lot. American style. I was born and raised in America, so I did the American style.
There was whenever I'm out with anyone and I meet somebody who is a more street Latin.
And thank you, couples. Next, we go to heat 420. It is Foxtrot. 14 couples this time. Heat number is 420. It is Foxtrot.
Well, whenever I go out and we are dancing and I meet somebody who is international or a street Latin, there is a moment of cultural difference where we go in the frame and wait, there we go. It takes a moment, but people outside don't really understand there is a distinct difference. They think dancing's dancing. So 49 years in the business. I have to ask, do you have any, like, one particular favorite memory or the moment you realize this is what I want to do? Well, what made you stick with it when many go?
Oh, I knew right away when I was going to stick with it. I mean, I was in training class as a 17-year-old kid, young and stupid. I was 2 weeks in the training class and went home and told my parents, I said, guess what? I'm staying in the dance business. And I just never turned back. You know, I love people. So this is a beautiful career when you love people because you get exposed to so many from so many
really
walks of life.
Next, we go to heat number 421. It is Viennese Waltz. 15 couples this time. Heat number is 421. Viennese Waltz.
I agree. I think we have the most diverse group of people here. You meet people from every walk of life, every culture, every background, every political, geological, anything.
I know, and everybody has one common interest, and that is
dancing. Which I honestly think is a very good metaphor. We have a very good metaphor. You come from every different walk of life. You have very different beliefs, anything, but you can find one thing you're both sincerely passionate about, and that gives you a genuine appreciation for each other.
Absolutely.
God knows I have some frenemies here, which is fun.
I'm watching the screens. Some of the studios have more than one dancing. So sometimes there'll be two couples in the screen just because they're moving. Like Durham has a couple out there at the same time.
Thank you, couples. Next, we go to heat number 422. It is Waltz. 14 couples this time. Proficiency events. Judges, please delete couple 234. Delete couple 234. Heat is 422. Waltz.
Let's see. From Danny, 49 years is amazing, Stephen. 19 years for me. It's true that once you begin with fads, you don't look back. You really don't.
Who is Danny who?
Danny Pace.
Oh. Hey, Danny.
I have 33 years, but that was also a little asterisk on that one.
Yes, because you were born into it.
Yes, 33 years and 6 months, because I got out early.
That's right. And I was there.
You were there. Yes,
I was there when all three of you were born. That's how much I was in Fort Walton training.
Well, that's how much family you are. You've been on my family entirely my life. I apologize that the other two were kind of lackluster comparatively.
And thank you, couples. Next we go to Heat 423, the Tango. 14 couples once again. Again, judges, please delete couple 234 from the next two heats. Delete 234 from the next two heats. This is heat number 423, Tango.
You know, speaking of what you were saying about 49 years in the business and Danny saying 19 years, I really cannot imagine, and I know this is from me who was born here, but I really could not imagine not having a life where you are around this, the music, the people, the dancing, the energy, the charisma, I guess you could say. Yeah. I know there are many walks of life and they're all wonderful, but
Yep.
It does give you a certain perspective on what is considered normal and what's considered not normal, but fun.
Yep. And you know what's funny? As much as I taught thousands of students, those students also taught me a lot. You know what I mean? Because I was just a young, innocent kid.
And thank you, couples. Next we go to heat number 424. It is Foxtrot. Again, our 14 couples heat is 424, Foxtrot.
They taught me so much about travel and etiquette and finance. I mean, it was amazing.
You become a very rounded person here.
Absolutely.
I know I mentioned this to you, the joke. I was thinking of Tony. When I was in football in high school, just for the exercise of it, a teammate said that his girl wanted to learn the Beauty and the Beast dance, and he was telling everyone, that was a cartoon. I don't know what she's talking about, the Beauty and the Beast. And I just speak to her and goes, dude, that's a Viennese waltz. Ended up teaching him, gave benefit to him, but the fact that, you know, when you're in here, you learn a great deal of culture. To watch a movie that's even an animated one, and you go, oh, that's a Viennese waltz. Or, oh, this is here, X, Y, Z. It gives you a very vast view of the world through people, through culture, through different walks of life. So I find it interesting.
Thank you, couples. We're now moving to Heat 425, dancing the Viennese Waltz. We have 15 couples on the floor. This is Heat 425, the Viennese Waltz.
Oh, we have a new MC, an MC change. Got Mr. Pajman up there now. I see we have one of our juniors out there from Sarasota, Little Miss Rain,
What a great way
dancing with Zoe.
What a great time to start.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at her. She's been dancing now a couple of years. I don't know exactly how old she is.
She's very good.
Oh, yeah, she does good. Well, her mama's a dancer, too.
Great
Miss
thing to be.
Tiana, she actually owns the Sarasota Studios. So similar to you,
Studio
she's-
brat.
Yeah, she's coming up the same way.
No better way to be.
Everybody dancing their American style Viennese waltz.
You know what's funny thinking about it now?
And thank you, competitors. We're now moving into Heat 426, dancing the waltz. 14 couples in this heat. This is Heat 426 and waltz.
It's funny when you think about it now. Growing up and you just feel like you don't want to do something, like you don't feel like it today. Typically, it's something like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, and it's stuff you can understand and can't want to do. When you grow up in this industry, there are days you're like, I don't want to dance today. But when you think about it, that's weird when you think about it as a child growing up,
Of
and
course.
it's normal to you.
You can't push kids.
No.
Kids have got to want to do it, because if you try to push them, they'll rebel, and they won't.
They'll rebel for 5 minutes with something fun. They'll go out and realize everything else in the world is kind of boring.
Yep.
There we go.
Anything new?
Go Peter in Durham.
Go
Yes,
Peter
indeed.
in Durham. Little shout out.
And thank you, couples. We're now moving into Heat 427, dancing the Tango. We have 14 couples. This is Heat 427 and Tango.
I love how everyone's doing the same dance, yet no one's doing this dance the same way.
Oh, no. Absolutely. Well, you got different levels. You got different ages.
And they're all bringing that individual thing that only they have to the dance, which
Absolutely.
is the most important thing, I believe.
And another thing for our amateurs, when you're comparing your dancing, compare it to other amateurs and compare it to other amateurs your same age. I'm 66. I don't dance like my 30-year-old pros. Not physically capable anymore. You know, I've danced so much. I got my 2 replaced knees.
We're now
Knees
moving
are
into Heat
bulletproof.
428, dancing the Foxtrot. 14 couples. Heat 428 for the Foxtrot.
But you
Yeah.
know, go ahead.
Yeah, so, you know, I compare myself to other 66-year-olds, not a 30-year-old. And sometimes amateurs fall into that trap.
Well, you know, I think that, especially taking care of your body in the long term, is what makes you able to do this long term. But what I enjoy particularly is that if dancing were a science, all you need to do is get the timing and the moves down right. And then whoever just does that the most, you know, wins. And that is a very important part of it. But why it's both an art and a science is because there is that indefinable character, that thing you can only bring. It's not just a cold, heartless, or a cold, sterile depiction of what the dance is. You see these people here, and they're all dancing passionately. They have their own individual flair about it, and what they bring makes the timing work.
And
Absolutely.
couples. We're now moving into Heat 429, dancing the Waltz. 16 couples on the floor. Heat 429 and Waltz.
I'm not keeping up with my papers here.
Well, that's the whole reason we became dancers. You don't want to do
We
paperwork.
got 16 couples out on the floor right now. We've got Ohio represented. We've got New Jersey, Florida, Idaho, New York, North Carolina, Maryland. I don't know where Hollandale Beach is. Jersey, Florida. We've got bronze out here. We've got silver out here. We've got gentlemen's and women. We've got B1s, B2s, C1s, C2s.
And thank you, couples. We're now moving into Heat 430, dancing the Tango. We have 15 couples. Your places for Heat 430, the Tango.
Very much like that opening at Orange. The opening at Orange, his opening stance, very strong. Loved it.
From the Orange Studio.
Yes.
We've got some amateur couples out there as well. We've got Tom and Lydia and Scott and Sonia. Numbers 402 and 504. Doing a great job. That's a whole nother world as an amateur couple when you don't have a teacher in the mix.
Oh, yes.
Because if something goes down, you got to handle it.
Yes,
and they
you do.
a great job. And that's what happens. Our couples come in to learn how to dance together and to be able to go out socially. And then they take it to a new level by being a lot more proficient.
And thank you, couples. We're now moving into 431, dancing the Foxtrot. And just a reminder, if you have any questions or need any help with your cameras, please go to the On Deck. On Deck we have for you set up so you can ask all questions and get everything worked out. This is Heat 431 for the Foxtrot.
If I may, one thing that I think makes us stand out, and I believe I've mentioned this before, no disrespect to any other studios, but there are some places you'll go, and they'll teach you enough to keep you coming for lessons, but you won't feel necessarily confident enough to go out and dance. You won't have a knowledge of it. I think one thing I like that we do, what I've seen, is that many of our teachers now started as students. It's the it's sincere knowledge, proficiency, standards, structure, experience. Our students can go out, and there's a point where they can actually lead a hustle, or they can, just go out with their significant other, and they feel confident enough to know, oh, this is a tango, this is a waltz, or this is or at least at the very least, this is the beat we can use. It's applicable, it's real, it's a skill being given, and I think that's one of the many benefits we have of structure and curriculum, perhaps.
Correct.
And thank you, couples. All right, we're now moving into Heat 432, dancing the Viennese Waltz. We have 15 couples on the floor. This is Heat 432, the Viennese Waltz.
And another thing, which is kind of a new trend, is we have female teachers leading females. We have female teachers leading men who are following.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's kind of learning both responsibilities, which both have a lot of things that they are responsible for.
Indeed.
I mean, people sometimes think, well, ladies, they just have to follow. Well, no, that's not true. They're responsible for their own movement, their own power, their own
Indeed.
balance, their own style, their own timing.
Indeed.
The man only makes a decision on what, where, when, and how. Because we have somebody, I know we have Boise, we have one of the female teachers leading a female student, and I saw another female teacher, I don't see right now, leading one of the gentlemen.
Competitors. We're now moving to Heat 433, dancing the waltz. 15 couples on the floor. This is Heat 433 and waltz.
I know there was what was it? I believe in the last Christmas show, my girlfriend and I were dancing, and she was, or in a small competition, she was worried about running into somebody. She was anticipating. I finally told her, you don't need to worry about any of that. I do. What am I supposed to do? Follow this, do your thing. Trust me to do my job. I trust you to do yours.
Man's in charge of floorcraft.
Exactly. You direct, you lead, actually, it's a lot of very applicable life skills to men, too. And when a woman is back leading you, especially I know this when I was younger, very good on them, but you still have to have that awareness of look out for them, look out for the line of dance, be aware of the spacing, know when to lead something into it. I personally think it's a very good dynamic to learn in life in general through this. But yeah,
Absolutely.
It's an amazing thing.
Absolutely.
Also, never to turn out like this.
We're now moving to Heat 434, dancing the Tango. 15 couples. This is Heat 434 and Tango.
Again, we're watching the proficiencies. These are divisions in which the students are dancing for a score. The judges watch them. They all give them a score. Then the scrutineer takes all the scores and tabulates, and they come up with a final placement, either first, second, or third. We've got another female teacher leading a female from Valparaiso.
Indiana.
220, I believe.
It's so good to see everybody doing this. Something about seeing everyone's studios gives us certain...
The Tango. We're now moving
It's
into
fun
Heat
seeing all the
435.
studios, isn't it?
Foxtrot.
It is.
16 couples on the floor for Heat 435 for the Foxtrot.
You know, Fred Astaire Dance Studios, we teach the trophy system, and this is a system of training that was created by Fred Astaire himself. Our company next year will be 80 years in business.
I think we're
80.
the oldest franchise in America, aren't we? Or one of the top
I
three.
think we're close. I'm not quite sure if we're the oldest.
I think
but
we're either the top three. But anyway, you were saying?
our trophy system allows us, our method of teaching allows our students or allows us to teach and create more dancers better and faster than any organization in the world.
Exactly.
In the world.
I mean, typically, I believe it would be. Sorry, go ahead.
It's evident when I watch the pro-ams dance. And a pro-am, of course, is a professional and an amateur in a partnership.
There was something someone told me one time. It was that there was a certain stigma when it.
And thank you, competitors. We're now moving to Heat 436 for the Viennese Waltz. 15 couples. This is Heat 436 and the Viennese Waltz.
I believe it was there was a stigma about getting results somewhat quickly. But I know someone mentioned in regards to our system one time that if you had to wait until you were, let's say, gold level to actually be considered a dancer, to go out and do this, what's the point in that? The fact that we can actually have standards, ranks, the trophy system, the fact that because the becoming better as a dancer or anything never really ends. So I'm very proud of our company, and I'm very proud of our industry, especially in that regard.
Seeing Miss Maureen out there from Durham. She's a long-time student and competitor.
Hi again from Muskego. Let's go, Wisconsin friends. Agreed. Pardon me for that. I did not have to ever say that word before.
It's okay, Wisconsin has a lot of Indian names.
Ah,
The Viennese
so I'm just
Waltz.
intolerant.
We're now moving into Heat 437, dancing the waltz. 15 couples on the floor. This is Heat 437 and waltz.
Got a couple of amateur couples out there again. Patrick and Rachel and Tom and Lydia. Everybody's dancing beautifully. We've got the juniors, we've got the amateur couples, we've got the male amateurs, female amateurs. You're watching Marlboro, New Jersey, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Winter Park, Durham, Orange, Pleasant Prairie, Northport, Sarasota, Springdale, Durham, Greenwood.
And thank you, couples. Moving into Heat 438, dancing the Tango. 15 couples for Heat 438 and Tango.
Eventually, I believe coming up pretty soon, we'll be leaving the proficiencies. We are now on Heat 438, and I believe Heat 443 will be going into the competitive against one another events.
And thank you, competitors. Moving into Heat 439, dancing the Foxtrot. 15 couples for Heat 439 and Foxtrot.
I love the sheer array of music we have.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit funny, but you realize that with a lot of modern singing, there's the, the vocal warm-ups, the green tea, the very Christmas. Frank Sinatra was there with a cigarette and a thing of scotch, just singing.
Oh yeah.
Love that big band horn on this. And I love how a song like this will of course affect that hint of character you give on the dance.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Music is completely inspiring when it comes to the dancing.
And let's hear it for the Foxtrot. We're now moving into Heat 440, dancing the waltz. 16 couples, this Heat 440, and waltz.
We're now showing another waltz. Lots of balance and control, moving from foot to foot. Of course, two of the major characteristics of waltz is rise and fall and sway. Sway, which best typifies Fred Astaire himself. If you've ever seen a Fred Astaire movie, you would always see him doing his sway. And that's something that happens on a side step, an upward and sideward swing of the body.
And thank you, competitors. We're now moving to Heat 441, dancing the Tango. 15 couples for Heat 441. And Tango.
Watching the tango. Now you notice going from the very light and elegant movement of waltz now to the sharp and staccato movement of tango.
How are we doing this morning,
We're
Mr.
doing good.
Knight?
We're doing good.
Look at all these studios. Winter Park is dancing, Westerville, Northport.
Oh, there's a lot.
Thank you. We're now moving to Heat 442, dancing the Foxtrot. 14 couples for Heat 442, Foxtrot.
I really like the J-Lo backup dancers.
Oh yeah. Oh, you see a lot of things going on in the studios.
No, that's the judges.
Oh.
Up at the top, they're labeled the
I
J-Lo
wasn't-
backup dancers.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I've been watching this screen.
I know we got the virtual tour yesterday of the virtual competition. It was so exciting and interesting. Maybe we'll have Mr. Plant run it again later today where you got to see our setup and you can see what we see. We have a lot of studios: Orange, Winter Park, Fort Wayne, Boise, Durham, Westerville, Greenwood, Northport, Wyckoff, Valparaiso.
What I was saying earlier is that it's so nice to see our heavy hitter seasonal competitors in this virtual competition and knowing and understanding the importance of this event.
And thank you, competitors. We're now moving to Heat 443, dancing the waltz. 12 couples for Heat 443 and waltz.
You know, not only are they getting those double points, but they're getting right back in the saddle, so to speak, after
That's
the
right.
holidays.
You know, I always laugh that at the beginning of the year, everybody gets really motivated and then it kind of tapers off because your goals
Yes.
are not in front of you.
Yes.
This is a great way to get those goals set get them started and implemented, and we go full force right after this. February starts the tour
right.
all across the United
That's
States
right.
with competitions around the country of our Fred Astaire Dance Studios in different regions.
And our World Cup series.
Rewarding everyone at the end with some great prizes, and we have some special prizes picked this year. Little bling bling. I think everybody will be
Bling,
excited.
bling.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So these double points. And I know there's 2 events this year that are adding 500 points, and that would be the Destination Dance and I believe the North Carolina comp.
And thank you, couples. We're now moving to Heat 444, dancing the Foxtrot. 11 couples for Heat 444 and Foxtrot.
Twisted fate, you betrayed me with your one mistake. It's an error anyone can make.
Nice job, everyone. Frederick in the house, Paradise Valley. I'll be seeing the Arizona area next week.
And I'll be in Durham next week.
Everybody starts traveling right away. That's what's so fun. We just get back into it. Because dancing's fun. Everybody loves dancing.
I love the holidays
I
and I
think-
love the break.
I think, Mr. Bruno, where are you headed next week? Oh, Monday, Tuesday. You better hope that snow melts there.
Don't worry, Durham. I will be there. I will handle everything. You don't need Bruno.
The Foxtrot. We're now moving to Heat 445, dancing the Tango. We have 12 couples for Heat 445 and Tango.
Well, and if you really want someone good, I'll be happy to come in for you. And we can leave Bruno and Steve at home. No, just kidding. 2 of the best. We're lucky to have them. Tango. We have some gentlemen competitors out there. It's always nice to have our gentlemen competitors out there competing. Tango is the man's dance. Lurch has come into the building.
Thank you, couples. We're now moving to Heat 446.
A buzzard has landed.
Your places for Heat 446 and Waltz.
Back to the waltz.
So, Bruno, what's your favorite smooth dance?
My what?
Favorite smooth dance?
Probably Viennese Waltz.
And why?
And Tango. I think Viennese Waltz is very, it's emotionally sad, that dance, the way it's written. Not the steps, but the actual music. It's emotionally sad. So,
And why do you like tango?
well, it's because it's dramatic and
Well, that kind of sums him up, kind of sad and dramatic.
Oh, my. You know, I have to tell everybody out there, if you don't know these 2, they've been at each other back and forth for 40-something years. And, you know, they say kids grow up. They don't.
never.
And
We
thank
don't
you,
grow up. I
couples.
refuse to
Like
grow up.
Peter Pan's team.
447, dancing the Waltz. 12 couples. Your places, Heat 447 and Waltz.
Yeah, we'll just call them Peter Pan, all of them. And they'll fight and argue over anything. We see Pleasant Prairie joining us today, dancing a beautiful waltz. Cranberry, West Bloomfield, Durham, Greensboro, Fort Wayne, Westchester, Apex.
Where's Exton from?
It must be
Exton.
one of our new studios.
Yeah.
Exton, Ohio?
Oh, Ohio.
Ohio?
I'm not sure. Is anybody writing in? Well, it's cut off anyway.
We have a couple of Let's Go Wisconsin. Good luck, Danny. Go Durham. Go Peter. 49 years is amazing, Stephen. 19 years for Danny. Did y'all go over that? Yeah.
Now moving into Heat 448.
Says
Danny
Danny.
pays.
11 couples. This is Heat 448 for the Tango.
We have a shout out for Westerville. So stay engaged with us. Let us know. Give us some insight on your favorite dances, your favorite coaches, your favorite studio, what you enjoy the most about dancing, what maybe has changed since you've been dancing. You thought you came in because you wanted an exercise, and then it became a fun hobby or something. Oh, Exton is in Pennsylvania near the Westchester studio. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay.
We have High Point.
And Yuri from Durham sent me this. Tell him, said, Bruno, Yuri, Bruno, thanks you for your message.
Bruno, thanks you for your message, Yuri. You sent him a private message. You didn't send it to all of us.
Wink, wink.
The Tango. We're now moving into Heat 449.
Oh, we're not even in on the little secret here.
Heat 449.
No, secrets don't make friends.
Oh, that's where you wrote me.
He is happy all the time.
I just love the American style.
I do
know?
too.
I like the ballroom, but American style to me just has a little bit more personality because the availability to go in and out of dance position, and me personally, I think it's more difficult.
Well, because you have to dance
go in and out.
independently and then back into a solid
right,
frame.
Right.
And following each other, but then you have to, open up and get
Yes,
creative.
And I might be a little biased because I was an American style dancer, but I just, wow.
Well, I think. Did
Don't
you
be
just
drooling
yawn
on me.
in front of the camera. My goodness, you can't.
Thank you, competitors.
Can't take him
Can't
anywhere.
take them anywhere.
The Viennese Waltz. 9 couples on the floor. This is Heat 450 and the Viennese Waltz.
Have a shout out for Go Apex.
That's a really nice studio, Apex. I've been there a couple times. It's nice. The owners of that studio are a delight.
Do you find that to be something that is kind of universe with the Fred Astaire system? Because most of our owners are kind of grow up through the system, so they kind of know how to be good owners and great personalities.
Yes.
They're very caring for their customer as well as their professionals.
We're all that way. A funny story real quick. In the beginning, my family was worried that I had gotten involved with a cult because nobody's that happy all the time. But we are. There's something about dancing and the endorphins and the feeling and the movement to music. You cannot be angry when you're dancing.
Absolutely.
And thank you, competitors. We're now moving into Heat 451, dancing the Foxtrot. 10 couples on the floor. This is Heat 451, Foxtrot.
Unless you're having a coaching lesson with Bruno Collins and he has all the couples sit and watch you until you do a certain thing.
Pal, you may want to flip your camera around the other direction. There we go.
Who? Paul?
Paul's kind of sideways.
Now we're turn it the other way, Powell.
There's Paul, yeah.
I don't think they can hear us. They have to tell him from in there.
I think also for any of you having problems with your cameras, we haven't seen much, but if you do, we have a help desk. Just call in. They'll walk you through it. A lot of you have been fantastic over the last 3 days. And there's something about everybody cheering each other on. You have that positive reinforcement and everything. Makes you want to dance more, smile more. All goes hand in hand together.
Absolutely.
And thank you, competitors. We're now moving to Heat 452, dancing the waltz. 12 couples for Heat 452. And waltz.
We have another shout out. Go Krill. We love you. Go Christine. And then we have another shout out. Apex is the best studio. It is our wonderland, as was Alice to Alice in Wonderland. Well, we're glad you love your studio. That's important. We'd love to hear about it. Tell us out there, what's the one thing you love about your studio? Give me some responses here on this live chat. Tell us what you like about your studio, why it should be voted Fred Astaire's #1 studio in the country. Let's start that.
I like that idea.
Let's do it with just from
like
participation and
Yep, I like
voting
that.
out in the public. Great
Wow,
job.
that was-
Pewaukee a beautiful studio too.
We're now moving to Heat
4
452,
Wisconsin studios at that
10 couples
on that heat.
For Heat 453 and Tango.
Now the judges are the Rolling Stones.
Well, we're asking everyone out there, share the link. Have your family and friends watch while you compete.
Yeah, because that's a good opportunity because they're always
Yeah.
asking, what do you do at that studio?
Just demonstrate what you love about it. And then, Stephen, I want to know, why is your studio the best studio in the country? You know, some of the other things that make a studio really, really, really popular are they a friendly environment? Do you feel like when you walk in, you're part of that studio right away? Cleanliness is another one. I love when I'm watching on the screen. I hope it's not just because we had the virtual comp, everybody cleaned up, but it looks like our studios are just elegance.
And thank you. We're now moving into Heat 454, dancing the Viennese Waltz. 9 couples for Heat 454, the Viennese Waltz.
Myself being on the road, I got to tell you, the studios, I mean, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. They're classy. They're clean. The dance floors are impeccable and comfortable to dance on. They're all floating floors.
So we have a couple of shout outs. We have Godima and Karen. Apex. Then Durham has a terrific dance floor as well as outstanding instructors. We have another one, Team Youngstown, Ohio. Yay. Another one is I Love Apex, best of the best instructors. And then we have another shout out for Durham. It says it's about the people and the community. They're #1. Awesome. Then Fred Astaire, Ohio region, doing great. Apex Studio is the best coaches.
And thank you, dancers. We're now going to be moving into Heat 455, dancing the Tango. 12 couples for Heat 455, the Tango.
It said Apex the best studio, best coaches, Krill, Dima, Nikita, and our new addition, is it Liza? We have another shout out. Everyone's doing great. Charles says, I'm watching from Muskego, Wisconsin. Is that it? Muskego, Wisconsin. Love dancing with Vasily and Irina. They make magic. Absolutely. Lynette.
And that's a brand new studio facility.
Yes,
and
it's
arena.
only been
They
open
just
how
opened
long?
A couple of months,
Yeah.
yes.
Lynette says Madison is the best. We have amazing teachers. The owner is the kindest and the most positive learning environment. It has the most beautiful dance floor that she has seen so far. Great job.
Madison's up there now.
The Tango. We're now moving into Heat 456, dancing the Tango. 14 couples for Heat 456 and Tango.
Keep it coming. We want to hear about your studio. We've got couple of them here that are really telling us some phenomenal things about their studio, which is great, but we want to hear about all the studios across the country. I mean, Apex, Madison, Ohio, they're killing it. Their people are calling in and writing in. It's fantastic, which creates a great environment.
Absolutely. We want to hear from North Scottsdale. We want to hear from Boise, Westchester, Wyckoff, Menominee Falls, Northbrook, Pewaukee, Greenwood, Valparaiso.
There's lots dancing today with over 13,000 entries. We have studios all across the country. So we have a couple more shout-outs.
I counted out. We had close to 100 studios participating this
That's
week.
phenomenal. Again,
That's
our
excellent.
6th year running. It keeps
Correct.
getting bigger and better every year.
And thank you, competitors. Moving into Heat 457, dancing the waltz. 14 couples for Heat 457 and waltz.
We've got another shout out for Apex Studio is best warmth and amazing coaches, great atmosphere. It says, I love Apex. Another one. Donovan says hello. Well, hi, Donovan. Welcome. The Apex Studio. Swaying floors, perfect lighting, absolutely spot on clean. We love hearing that. Everybody takes great pride in their studio. It's noticed and appreciated. We have another shout out watching my sister Marisol from Studio 139 from Long Island, New York. Oh, welcome. So proud of her. What a great example of renewing your life goals. Go seniors. Well, thank you so much for that shout out. That's fantastic.
Was that for number 139?
Oh, yes, number 139. There we go.
And thank you, competitors.
Oh, from
Moving
Studio
to Heat
139,
458, dancing
which
the
is West
Foxtrot. We have
Bloomfield.
14 couples. This is Heat 458, Foxtrot.
So the sister's in Long Island watching her sister
In
from
Michigan.
Studio in Michigan.
Yes.
There we go. Well, we got it now. Marie, thank you. We have a Pleasant Prairie with some strong arms there. And Donovan's from Pleasant Prairie. Shout out to Pleasant Prairie. Another shout out for Apex being the best.
I think Apex is winning.
Well, they're definitely
They
got
definitely
a lot
have
of
a lot of
support on
comments
here.
and support. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We've got Donovan giving a shout out to Pleasant Prairie. Go Fred Astaire's. Brookfield's kicking in now.
Brookfield and the Milwaukee. Sergey and Zach are great and very patient with me
thank you,
and
competitors.
fantastic
Moving into Heat
dancers.
459, dancing the Viennese waltz. 13 couples for Heat 459, the Viennese waltz.
That's awesome. We love to hear it. Keep it coming. We have another one. This one's awesome. It says, don't care about the weather outside when you're dancing in Durham. What a great testimony about how much someone cares about the studio because they enjoy being there, being
Yeah.
around everybody. That's right. Doesn't matter if it's raining or whatever. You're dancing. It's sunny in the ballroom all the
I was going
time.
to say that. Come to the sunshine. Some of these ladies have been dancing a lot, and they look as fresh as when they first started.
You know, there's not a better comment than when someone says, you know, my gosh, you don't look your age. And the answers are always about dancing. Wow. It really helps keep you
What
young.
do you do to stay so young? I dance.
Yep.
I dance.
And I love when we're traveling around the studios and you ask the customers, you're like,
And
wow,
thank you, competitors.
it does work.
We're now moving into Heat 460, dancing the waltz. 12 couples on the floor. This is Heat 460 and waltz.
I love this song.
It is beautiful.
It's old, but it's classic.
Got a shout out for Durham. Got a shout out for Brookfield. Apex, we love our Apex studio. And Chagrin Falls.
Chagrin Falls, Ohio.
Got it. Go Chagrin.
I'm sure I'm saying that right.
Well, we're excited about your participation. The Greenwood, Indiana studio always makes you feel welcome. Nicole and her staff are top notch. We agree with you. We just like the reinforcements. We think these things, but we love hearing it out there. So keep it coming. Tell us about your studio, why they should be the #1 studio in Fred Astaire's nationwide.
And thank you, competitors. We're now moving into Heat 461, dancing the Foxtrot. 10 couples for Heat 461 and Foxtrot.
We're back watching a lively Foxtrot. And one of the things that we like to see when it comes to Foxtrot is movement. How much power, how much body flight do you have? How much movement are you creating? And as you could see, everybody's covering some space on that floor.
Gotta love you, can't help but love you, but damn if you don't belong. I hate to see you take a hit like that, but you know what
We have another shout out. Fall in love with Apex. Come to Apex and sway. I've danced here since they opened and love my instructors. Much love, crazy British Sarah. Apex is always so warm and loving and caring. That Apex got a lot of support.
We've got Russell Crowe's brother on the mic in the ballroom. That's so cute. And the Rolling Stones as our judges. Keep it coming. We love to hear about your studio. Why is it the best? Why is your teacher the best? What makes your studio stand out?
And make sure to ask your teachers about the World Cup Series, how that works. Make sure to ask your teachers about the best of the best, a new division that we also have with the World Cup Series.
Another thing is our dance store. Now all online. We have some new vendors that have joined the company, and get your student login code, and you can shop at home just like you were on Amazon.
That's right.
A lot of cool things.
I was going to say, there's so much inventory and so many things that you could choose from.
My jacket's on there. One of our dance store items.
We have 7 couples for the Viennese Waltz.
And what I love the best is the new bling bling that's been added.
Oh, that's nice.
There is something for everyone.
That's nice.
If you like jewelry, that's a great place to look. We have everything from silver all the way up to gold and diamonds.
Yes.
It's all Fred Astaire branded.
Pins,
Necklaces,
rings,
pendants,
yes.
cufflinks, you name it.
Cufflinks.
And it's from a #1 jewelry store. That's
Correct.
crafted and designed just for Fred Astaire's.
Correct. It's our own line.
All through our dance store. We also have luggage that's been added now with the
Yes.
Fred Astaire logo on it. You have all different sizes. And they're beautiful.
Whatever you want. Sweatshirts, hoodies, T-shirts, practice wear galore, men's and women's. Women, every style, leotard, skirt, dress,
And
shoes.
We're now moving into Heat 464, dancing the waltz. 13 couples. This is Heat 464 and waltz.
Bags, notebooks, cups. I mean, there's everything.
I love to shop.
So do
But I don't ever have time, so I love online shopping.
gotta make
now.
time.
You got to make time. So I love scrolling late at night. And, I've found some really good stuff. So get on
And,
that
you know,
Fred Astaire Dance Store.
For the men and the women, the students, for everybody, when you're in nice practice wear, that makes a big difference with your dancing. It really
Well, you feel
does.
the part,
You
and you
feel
look the
like
part.
a dancer,
Yes.
yes. You wouldn't go out golfing without wearing your golf outfit and your golf shoes.
Right.
You wouldn't play tennis without a nice tennis outfit and tennis shoes.
I tried tennis once. I was terrible. They were surprised I was a dancer because I couldn't hit the ball. It just had no rhythm. You just had to create your own, like, I wanted a timing. I wanted a...
Yep.
And thank you, couples. We're now moving to Heat 465, dancing the Tango. 12 couples. This is Heat 465 and Tango.
I was behind on my numbers.
Some more shout-outs for Apex and Menominee Falls. World Cup Series. We got Ray, one of our stockholders, online now, joining us. Our regional comps are the most points, of course, and then our interregional and nationals. And this virtual comp was double points to get the year kick-started. So make sure, I know we've been going through all of the regionals coming up. We have a shout-out for Syracuse.
I'll be sure to go through all the events again later today. All the events starting off, of course, with this event and then straight through to the end of the year. I'll explain a little bit more about the point system and...
Oh, we have someone who said they're learning from our commentary. That's nice.
Nice.
Let's explain a little bit. Just a second.
And thank you, couples. We're now moving into Heat 466, dancing the Foxtrot. 12 couples for Heat 466 and Foxtrot.
So, just so everybody understands and knows, the commentary is necessary because of the music. And it's very difficult to have live streams with music unless somebody is talking. If the music is just playing, they'll shut down the live stream. So to be sure to have our students, friends, and family, and everybody across the country to be able to watch what goes on, we have to sit and we have to talk. So that's why we encourage your questions.
Keep us going.
Keep us going. That's why we continue to educate on the different events, educate on the dancing, how the competitions work, how they're scored, what the judges are looking for, anything that you want to know.
We have a question here. If you don't, as a professional, if you don't have a professional partner, how do you find one?
And thank you for that, Foxtrot. We're now moving into Heat 467, dancing the Viennese Waltz. 9 couples, Heat 467, the Viennese Waltz.
Finding a professional partner could come about in many different ways. I would first talk to your coaches that you work with and get their input. And it's difficult. It's difficult. You could go on Facebook, advertise that you're looking for a partner.
And an instructor.
And an instructor. But it's a little tricky. You know, most partnerships develop from inside the studios because that makes it really easy to dance and practice and perform. And so you find somebody right from that's working inside.
And most of the time it's the coaches that help a lot.
The coaches will help. They'll keep their eyes and ears open.
The managers of the studios. And yeah. So we have another Apex shout out. You feel welcomed, supported, and inspired every time you walk in. They have the most incredible instructors, uplifting energy, a community that makes dancing joyful and empowering. How beautiful is that?
I want to know who's writing all that from Apex. Who are the students? Because I have coached in there.
Gives you the handle right there.
High Point showed me the dancer that I never knew I could be. They showed me I could shine in a sport I never had an opportunity to formally train in. Grigori and Catherine, you're outstanding coaches. So that is from the High Point Studio in North Carolina. Thank you.
How nice. Good luck, Sergey and Teresa. Frederick. Another shout out for Frederick. Another shout out for Apex. Boy, Apex they're really shining big today, especially on the live stream. They've got everybody typing in and participating.
And thank you, competitors. We're now moving to Heat 469. Nancy, the Viennese Waltz. 11 couples. This is Heat 469. And the Viennese Waltz.
Oh, how beautiful. One of my favorite dances.
I was just going to say, this is another great song.
Write in. Tell us what your favorite smooth dance is. We'd love to hear from you out there. I think the American style music, the reason we love it so much is that you're able to use the words in the music to create the feeling, so that every time you're dancing Viennese Waltz or any dance, it changes with the music. You can give different styling, different feeling. Oh, we have a shout out from Appleton, or for Appleton. Melinda and her staff never failed to make me feel like family. And Mr. Plant is the king.
Dancing the Tango, 12 couples for Heat 470 and Tango.
Question here, Mr. Martin Lamb, one of our distinguished dance council, is asking, would you practice?
I was wondering where he's been.
Yeah, he's been, it's a little late, but we're glad you joined us, Martin.
He gets up early. He's an early bird.
Well, he's had his coffee, he's done his thing, and now he's ready to play here.
So what's the question?
He said, how would you practice as a student on your own?
Well, one thing I would do is stretch, for sure. I would work on my feet.
Balance. You do a lot of exercises to strengthen legs and balance feet.
Power.
Yeah.
But if I did practice, I would practice with the basics. If I wanted to practice my waltz, I would do a basic box. If I want to practice my rumba, I'm going to just do a basic rumba box so that I could really concentrate on the quality that I want to show and produce.
Thank you, competitors. We're now moving to Heat 471 for the Foxtrot. 10 couples. This is Heat 471 and Foxtrot.
So we've got some votes coming in here. We have a waltz all day. So that's their favorite dance. Next, we have currently my favorite smooth dance is Viennese Waltz. Competing later today, what is looked for most in the judging criteria, and how is it different online versus in person? You want to take that?
Well, the difference between online and in person. In person, there's a lot going on. You know what? The online, the benefit of the online, the individual couple in there where so you can find them instantly.
Right. It's no one's passing in front of each other, so it's a very clear shot of your dancing.
But then in person, of course, it allows you to feel a little bit more of your energy, a little bit more of the
Personality.
And thank you, couples. We're now moving into Heat 472, dancing the Tango. We have 12 couples. This is Heat 472 and Tango.
Well, we have a shout out for Martin for joining us from Sarah. Whoop, whoop. Another Brit in the house. Look at you, Martin. You just turn on and you already get compliments.
Another Brit in the house. Martin.
Oh, Martin said he was having a nap is why he's so late today.
Oh, I gotcha. So he was up really early and then needed to nap.
Yes, there we go.
Well, he'll be on all day with us.
We have another shout out for Apex. My studio always encourages me and always sings new ideas like mixing my Bollywood with smooth and rhythm. Very creative. We love it.
You're impressing me that you are reading that from here.
I know, right? My eyes are working good today.
I'm impressed because I have my glasses on and I'm right on top of it, and I can't see it.
Well, that doesn't mean every word comes out correct.
Dancing the Foxtrot. We have 10 couples. Following this heat, we will be doing a panel change. This is heat 473, Foxtrot.
We have a vote for Foxtrot being the favorite dance. So don't forget, we're asking why you love your studio the best. We're looking for the best studio in the country. Right now, Apex is killing it.
Oh, yeah.
And then what your favorite smooth dance is and why. And then everybody's talking to Martin. He joined us late, but he's getting a lot of...
And our commentators will be changing right after
Yes.
this dance. We'll be bringing on the one and only Mr. James Carter.
And Miss
And
Elizabeth,
Miss Elizabeth Joy.
Oh, okay. They won't be as entertaining as we are.
Well, I don't know. You know Jim.
Jim's been entertaining us for 40
For
something
forever,
years.
yes.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
And thank you, couples, and thank you, judges. We are going to be bringing in our new judging panel at this time.
All right, we're going to switch to part 3 for day 3. So keep watching. We'll see you on the other side. Take me about 15 seconds.